morning, everybody. Thank you for inviting me here today. I'm very pleased to be here to talk about this important topic. I have some prepared remarks, but actually I'm going to speak not from my prepared remarks, because I think at this moment it's very important to talk about this, about the role that everybody plays in Kosovo society. Everybody in Kosovo society has a role to play to improve the lives of Kosovo citizens. And I think this example is one that's really worth looking at, what happened in this case. So you had a situation where you had the media wanting access to information, and you had, on the other side, the government didn't want to provide the information. Look, in the United States, the US government doesn't always want to provide information, and the media goes to the courts and sues for that access to information. We, like Kosovo, have a Freedom of Information Act, and I've been on the other side of it, having to look at what information we think we can give and what information we think we can't give. And it's usually quite a debate between the government and civil society. As I said, as you've seen in the United States, you have cases that then go to the courts. The government defends its position. Civil society or the media defends its side. So in this case, you had that exact situation happen in Kosovo. And at the end of the day, the justice sector, not the people on the street, not people with tear gas, not people with Molotov cocktails, but the courts decided that Byrne had the right to access this information. This is the way that modern society is supposed to work. In a democratic society based on rule of law, this is how you bring about change. You do it through the role of media, through the role of civil society, through the role of the courts, with everyone playing their part in this activity. So I'm really quite pleased to be here today because I think it's important to demonstrate repeatedly that there is rule of law in Kosovo, that there is a process through which you can bring about change. That change does not need to be brought about through violent means, does not need to be brought about on the streets or through the use of tear gas in the Assembly of Kosovo. So I'm very happy at this particular moment in Kosovo history to have an example of how rule of law and a democratic system works. So I would like to thank everybody for organizing this today, for continuing your fight to bring about democratic change in Kosovo, and to provide access to information. I should, of course, mention, as many of you have heard numerous times, Ambassador Deloui has 3 priorities for this country: rule of law, economic development, and regional security. And this example is, I think, important for all 3 of those. The access to information is important to have economic development.